Okay. Let's see this. Okay, so here's the plan for Nepal Sanctum. I'm probably gonna do one of these like every day, by the way. So we'll have this one done by tomorrow or maybe the next day. This whole map set, and then we'll have a new map set we'll be practicing. Um, so start off. I think it's gonna be good for us to run monkey goats, floats. Because I think we're going to a 3900 team. Yeah, they'll probably do some standard shit. So to begin with, we're gonna have our monkey, our Lucio, and our diva, and they're gonna come over here to the outside. Do we have a drawing thing? Where's my drawing pen? Draw tools. What? Okay. Okay. So basically, we're gonna try to control this area right here. This area right here. Let me get a better color. Go with red. Actually, I'll go like light red. So we're gonna try to control this area, okay? In order to do that, we could all just go through here. But that's kind of boring. I kind of want to do some new shit, so yeah. Okay, so basically, the plan is Monkey, Diva, and Lucy are going to go from the outside over here, okay? And everyone else is going to go what? Okay. And everyone else is going to go this way, okay? The plan is to isolate the monkey, or any of the characters really, but ideally the monkey. And how we're going to do that, let me go back, make sure I didn't fuck anything up. I think I moved something. By the way, this is my first time I've used this, so yeah, this is kind of took me long to make. So by this point, we should be a little bit farther up. Don't pay attention too much attention to that, but the plan is we're going to pressure this area, okay? Or we're really going to pressure around this area for a little bit. And then when the call is made, we're going to give our Baguette a bubble. And then Monkey and Diva are going to push up. The Baguette is going to bash the monkey. Okay? And either he's going to die or he's going to have to jump, basically. Because the Zen's going to be chipping him down. The Zarya's going to be chipping him down. The Diva and the monkey. He has to do something. He probably is going to have to move. Okay? And once he does that, right when he moves, we're going to set up for a counter dive. And we're going to set up for a pincer dive as well in the same dive. So as soon as he lands over here or jumps, that means pretty much everyone in this area is going to have to back up, which means we can go ahead and get free space over here with our monkey, okay? You don't actually have to use your leap to get over here. You can just jump off over here, okay? So we're going to set up for a dive. So after monkey comes over here, they're going to have to they're still going to be in this area probably. And we're all going to set up for a dive. The only one that's going to stay up here is Zen. Everyone else is going to dive. I'm going to need someone to count it down like 3, 2, 1. Go. And everyone's gonna dive. So you see all this? You're gonna be aiming for the monkey that used his jump and can't get away. Okay? Because there's nothing he can do. Because they probably already used armor pack. They probably already used a bunch of things to keep him alive, and he used his getaway ability. So at that point, everyone's gonna jump on him, and that should kill him. Okay? And Zen's still gonna be here, chipping him down. Now we're going to set up for the next fight, okay? By the way, the point has probably been unlocked during like the near like 75% way to the end of that fight. The point was unlocked, but the main focus is still the fight. So don't be deterred by the point. As long as no one's taking it, we can wait. That's fine. If they're not taking it, it's fine. Let's just win the fight first. So Lucy's going to take Brigette, or it doesn't really matter how you set up, as long as you set up in these final positions I'm about to show you. These are the final positions, okay? Monkey's going to stand here, as well as Diva. Brigette is going to stand with Zarya right here. Lucy's going to try to peel for them. And Zen's going to have free space right here to shoot. Okay? This is a giant crossfire. And you're going to see what happens when they come through here. So, okay, well, actually, I'm going to explain this first, okay? Let's say they don't go through there, okay? Let's say they stop right here. Okay, so let's say instead of going this way, they do the same thing they did before, which is exactly why I didn't think they would do it, because why would they do the same thing before? They're like, oh, that didn't work, let's do something different, which is even a worse idea, but they just don't know it yet. But let's say they do the same thing and go this way. The reason that's a bad idea for them as well is because now they're going this way. All you guys are going to back up, and they can't really punish you. I mean, they can keep chasing you. You're just going to keep going this way. Like, there's really nothing they can do to punish you, and they're giving away free time on the point. So most likely they're just going to go straight to point this way. But if they do go this way, all you have to do is just back up. Okay? That's all you have to do. And once and eventually if they do push you, they're going to have to jump to point. Okay? And that's when you retake this space and go back up here. Zen, by the way, you're always going to be standing here unless they're pushing you from this area. Okay? So now that that's out of the way, we'll focus on the main thing. Don't worry about this movement right now. You shouldn't be moving yet. You should be waiting for I don't know why it's doing that. You shouldn't be moving yet. You should be standing right here with the Zarya and Brigette and just waiting for them to make a mistake. And then you should be pushing after you get a pick. I don't know why you're moving right there. So they're going to try to push into this area. Now, the problem with them doing that is look at all the space you have to spam into the choke. This is all yours right now, as well as this area. That's all your area. If they push into a tiny choke like this, they are going to get absolutely demolished, and they're probably going to do it, to be honest. So, yeah. So just like, I mean, most likely someone's going to get picked in this scenario. Zarya, if they're not focusing you, you really can just like push up right here and just like spam into that choke. Maybe not this far, but maybe like right here or like right here is good enough. You could just still sit in the window. It really doesn't matter where you are if you're not being contested. But the Zen might get a lucky pick or some shit. Just be careful. But I mean, like, really, all this area is free, and you can just spam the fuck out of them. And that's the whole point. You're just, Monkey and Diva is here to stall time to keep them in this choke. Okay? So, yeah. Someone's going to die. Okay? And you're going to continue to spam in this choke. And they're going to have to back out. And then you're going to kind of push up a little bit. Okay? You want to like, really pressure them right here. If you can push them into spawn. Okay, if you want, if it's possible, you can. I just didn't want to have to do the extra animations and shit like that. So, yeah, you can push them into spawn right here. So we're going back to our original positions as before, and this is going to show you what happens when they go this way instead. So they're going to push this way. They're probably going to leave their Zen right here. He's pretty much uncontestable. So stay in your positions like the plan is. If you need to, you can back into this room right here. Let me make sure this is, if you need to, you can back into this room right here. That's fine. If the Zen is like really chipping at you and it's becoming a problem, it probably, he's going to have so much like, he's not going to know what the fuck to do. So he's probably not even going to worry about you too much. They're going to push this area, right? Oh, shit. Too fast. They're going to push this area, right? Like I said before, you can just keep backing up. They really can't contest you. And as soon as they jump the point, which they have to, you push back up and take the space back. And then you start spamming again. Which is exactly what the animation will show. Now, at this point, both monkeys should have primal. Having this space is crucial. because once you have this space, this is what happens. So they both. By the way, Zarya is still pushing up right now. She has this free space. It's literally free because no one's contesting her because they have the contest point and they don't know what to do. This is why Nepal is like so insane when you just like get the first like push right and you win the point. It's insane. But anyway, while Zarya is taking space, these characters are probably, they kind of want to help Peel a little bit because anything can happen. I mean, even if Monkey Primal's right here, he has 1,000 health. Anything can happen. You might need a Peel for him if he gets in trouble. So just be here because once Monkey puts himself in this hallway, it's kind of a problem, okay? But he does have Primal, and this is also kind of good for us. So just be careful, and if you need a Peel for him, do it. But he should be able to take care of himself at this point because what's going to happen is if they chase you into this hallway, this is going to happen. Boom. You knock them off. Okay? If you control this area as Monkey with Primal, you're in such a good position because, I mean, then they can't even they can't get on point or you're just going to knock them off. Okay? And you're going to kill someone. So it's a really good area to contest. Now, at this point, they might notice the Zarya just getting all this free space. And they're going to be like, yo, what the fuck? The Zarya's like doing shit to us. Listen, they might do that. So don't stay here for too long because the monkey might jump on your ass, which is what I'm predicting maybe. I don't know. Anything can happen. I'm just kind of like letting you know what to do with these animations. If they all... Oh my God, what the fuck just happened? I don't know what all these things are. Oh yeah, I did that. Okay. So the monkeys are still primal, right? I don't know why the Zen is here. Why is this in here? Okay, ignore that. I don't know why. I don't know why he's there. Okay. Okay, well, what's supposed to happen is if they... At this point, Zarya, you've already been spamming into the choke. You've been spamming over here. You've been spamming on the point. There's no way you don't have grab at this point, right? So the idea is if Monkey doesn't get a pick and doesn't knock people off and make them back up, and then you can probably use grab. And even be better if they jump onto you, okay? And then you use grab. Because now, look where our diva is. Our diva's still peeling over here for our monkey. He's not here anymore, but the diva has stayed here. If you grab right here, diva's going to send her bomb, okay? And she's going to fuck everyone up. I mean, it is what it is, like... And then she's going to get her mech back and she's going to stay right here again. But the grab bomb is great for this map. Because the diva can just sit over here and then throw the bomb this way. So, blasted. They got blasted, man. Now you're resetting. Now let's say they do like a dive. Which we're not a dive, of course, it's fucking Winston goes. What I mean is, like, what if they split up? If they split up, no matter what happens, you keep backing up because they still have to contest point. Monkey will jump on you, he'll waste 5 seconds of his fucking time, then he has to jump back to point. Then you retake the space again, just like I said before. Now, why did she die? I had a reasoning for her to die right here. I don't really remember. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the plan is, if you haven't already had to use your Lucio ult at this point, this is what you're going to engage with to end the fight really fast. This is kind of regardless of whether they just dive, split up or not. I mean, this is what you should be doing, regardless of what happens. If you were able to save your Lucio ult, they have to come back to point. So once they come back to point, we'll have everyone in position. Because they might understand now that they have to contest this space, and that's why they're split. So the idea is everyone gets in range of the sound barrier. All these people are in range of the sound barrier. Winston jumps out. Diva jumps out of the hallway to get sound barrier. And once they do, they get sound barrier. Now everyone starts pushing this way, taking all the space they possibly can. Oh my God, fuck you. Now everyone starts pushing, taking all the space they possibly can. Zen's still going to be like chilling over here, fucking people up from a distance. Okay, that should be enough to kill at least one of these people. And at that point, you just collect your resources again and then push back in and finish the fight. And that's Sanctum. You should be able to clean everyone up after that. That's about 4 fights. I don't remember, but that's usually the amount of time it's going to take to finish this map. I'm just going to go over it one more time just in case I missed something. So, like I said before, this is going to be a pincer dive. There's going to be 3 people going this way, 3 people going this way. They're going to try to isolate someone, make Monkey use his jump. You collect your resources again. Monkey takes this space over here, and then you create another pincer dive into their backline because Monkey has no jump now. Next one. The idea here is we're going to put our Zarya, our Lucio, and our Zen to spam into the choke or get them to take space so they can spam into the choke. We're also going to have our Brigitte to peel for the people over here just in case they decide to go somewhere else. And as I said before, if they do decide to jump you, you have to leave because there's only 4 people over here. But at this point, you're spamming in. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Monkey and D.Va are stalling them, so they can't even get on the point. You're gonna fuck them up, okay? And then they have to leave because they lose someone. And then at this point, you can probably push into their spawn. Probably, maybe not. I'll be careful. What happens if they jump you in this side? You just back up because they still have to go to point. And then once they jump to point, you retake their space. But at the same time, they're looking at the point the entire time this is happening. So they see Monkey in here. And this is great territory for a Primal. To knock them off the stage. Fuck you. To knock them off the stage. At the same time, Zarya is taking this position up here. Getting more shards and shit. Zen is still chipping away. Our supports are ready to peel. Just in case something goes wrong. Just the fight might lead over here, okay? Because they see Zarya is getting free chip damage on everyone in your backline. Or everyone in their backline. At this point, you're in perfect position. Fuck off. At this point, you're in perfect position to bomb, Grav. And then you possibly push in their spawn, maybe not. Now that we have Lucio ult left over, we wait for him to push on point. And at that point, we get everyone in the range of the Lucio ult. We pop it. Then everyone's going to push up. You're going to stay here. Not you. Everyone's going to push up. And that should be able to get a pick. Once you get the pick, you need to make sure you get all your resources again before you just like go fucking crazy because anything can go wrong. And we should win. So, yep. That's a bet. I should be doing more of these. So, just